And welcome everyone to this week's Wi-Fi Wednesdays. My name is Kevin Z, founder and CEO of MyWiFi NETWORKS, and we meet here every single week to talk about Wi-Fi marketing. I go through some live sales training. I go through some new features. CEO of MyWiFi NETWORKS, and we meet here every single week to talk about Wi-Fi marketing. I go through some live sales training. I go through some new features. CEO of MyWiFi NETWORKS, and we meet here every single week to talk about Wi-Fi. Welcome. And I want to give a special shout out to those of you who might be joining us for the first time. I know that we've been doing this for quite some time now. And if you haven't yet, make sure you get caught up inside the Facebook group. Inside the group at the top, there's a video for the 30-day Wi-Fi challenge. You know what? Let me actually show you where that is right now, just for those who are new. You go right onto facebook.com. You go into the Wi-Fi Marketing Experts group. You should have a link to that, and you should also be inside this group. It looks just like this over here. And what you want to do is you'll see these this first post over here. If you haven't yet, make sure you go through the 30-day Wi-Fi challenge that was done live. On November 1st, we are going to do a refresh of this, but to be honest, everything is hyper relevant. Everything that we trained on that before is still very, very, very relevant. And we've had a lot of success stories come out of this. So if you are just getting started, or if you are maybe watching this webinar and you don't have your first client yet, make sure you go into the group, you watch this video, you click play right over here. It's about an hour long. And then after that, if you want to watch more videos, you click on video replays. And we have all of the replays of every single week right in this group over here. All right, and feel free to record your own videos as Craig does and a lot of our friends do and Steve did today. They provide some great insight and great tips. I'm going to be more active in here as well, recording a whole bunch of new videos. So make sure that you do consume this content, not just because it's there, just because really it'll help you scale your business if you're looking for ways to grow and ideas. It is all there. So make sure you check that out. And also make sure you check out our support desk. So all support can always be found at wifisupportdesk.com. Okay, so it actually is the same support desk that is found in the bottom right corner of your dashboard. That chat support all links up. So I'm going to go to wifisupportdesk.com. A quick reminder that the Facebook group is not for support. You're going to see anytime you post something specific to your account, we can't really help you there. Our support team doesn't sit there and monitor that. So obviously we're not going to be there to help you in that forum. The best place to go is Wi-Fi Support Desk, which is actually taking a little bit of time to load here. Let's go. It's also support.mywifi.io. It's the same thing. But here you have videos, articles, step-by-step of how to do everything inside the dashboard. Okay, so make sure you use this as your resource. Specifically, we're redoing a lot of the sections over here. So if you're going to just get started, we have new animated GIFs that walk you through every bit of everything in the dashboard. So rest assured, if you have a question, your answer is likely there. If not, always feel free to chat with us over here and we will get back to you as soon as we can. So some updates for this week, some new things that we launched. We have a new way to work with Twilio. So I did a quick animated GIF here to show you how we do that. So right now, when you add your Twilio API keys, we now fetch that phone number. It's going to reply in a second and actually can show you this live. But essentially what you do is you fetch the phone number so you don't have to remember it or look it up. You add them on your Twilio side, and then over here, you just select your phone number from a drop-down. Okay, it's much easier here again. So on Twilio, you add it. You paste your SID and token. You fetch the numbers by clicking that button. It'll just list the numbers you have on your account. You click on Save. Then later, when you add your SMS login option, you don't have to fiddle for a number. You simply choose which account you want to use, which Twilio account, and then which number inside that Twilio account you want to use. So that should make things a lot easier and quicker to use the Twilio integration. We also made an update to the Zapier integration. So first of all, inside the automation section, we have your app secret key very easily accessible. So you can grab it there at any time. That's important to add it to Zapier. So if you haven't yet added your MyWiFi account, you have to do that. And so when you do, and you want to choose multiple accounts, you can do that through here. And so that means you can also take all of this data. So we recently added a whole bunch of more data you can take. Specifically, we added the birth date, the phone number. So anytime somebody connects to your dashboard or to your network, I should say, and all that data is in your dashboard, whatever we collect in real time, we can send to any endpoint of your choice. That includes obviously sending emails, but more on the CRM side, we can send it to ActiveCampaign, GetResponse, iContact, Webhook, and Zapier. We now contain all of this data. Okay, so now you can take this and let's say you want to take the phone number and send it to another app on Zapier, or you want to take the birth date and add it to a calendar. You can do all kinds of cool things now through Zapier. So again, if you're new to this and you want to learn more about Zapier, go to support, type in Zapier, click on integrate with Zapier, and there's a whole article here and videos of how to add it, set it up, and use it. Today, we made a little improvement where you have the API key readily available for you right there, and you can easily add your zaps. And we also added more data, which means more information that we also updated here. So you can transfer all of this data to any third-party application as you please. We also are happy to announce a new update that Ubiquiti made and their UniFi access points. Previously, you required a gateway, and in some cases, a gateway still makes sense to be used on some networks. But now we've recently updated, or I should say Ubiquiti updated their API. We jumped on that. We right away made a new integration for it. And this has been documented also at our support desk. So if you're looking for that, go to support, type in UniFi, and you're gonna see one result. And here it is. Make sure you give this to somebody who's worked with the UniFi Cloud Controller before, version 5 or higher. They'll know exactly what to do. If you have not worked with this before and this is new to you and you don't know what UniFi is, don't start learning. You likely have enough to absorb right now. I recommend finding a networking professional who's worked with this before. It'll take them just a few minutes to set all this up and then test it on site. Everything should be all good, and it is worth every penny you pay to have somebody else do the networking work for you. Okay, I can't stress that enough. I see a lot of posts in the group recently, and also some frustration that usually happen when it comes to plugging in devices and working with things and figuring out network and working with a whole tangle of wires. You shouldn't have to worry about that. You should pay someone else to do that. They'll be happy to take the business. You should focus on sales and marketing and social Wi-Fi. So again, to recap, the sales process is qualify clients. You want to find clients that are relevant, that have the things you're looking for. They're on Facebook. They have other tools that I'll recap in just a second that you can piggyback on and you can sell against. And what I mean by that is if they have a big Facebook sign in their window, it likely means that Facebook is important to them. So you can go in and push a Facebook Wi-Fi solution. They'll be much more likely to sign up with you than somebody who doesn't have a Facebook logo in their window. I mean, just an example, but you want to qualify clients, see people who make sense. They care about your technology, and they are also well-versed, and at least they're not beginners in understanding the importance of social media. They've given some importance to it before. So for you to go in there and upsell them on that, it's much easier. Okay, so you qualify them, you show and sell. So you go in there and you use our preview links. For example, for those who don't know, you can create preview links whenever you want. You take your portal URL, you do it /p/ the name of the Facebook page. You can make something that looks exactly like this. For example, I can make one that is done for Wendy's. I can have Wendy's Wi-Fi. I can have people pay with credit card. We covered that previously. We also support that in our dashboard. You can also have free sessions with any of the login options of your choice. Something like Facebook is really easy. With one click, I am right in, especially if I'm authenticated already. I see everything as I set up. Super easy to do. And our dashboard makes it really easy for you to create and edit these campaigns in real time. So you can create something on the fly, even use that preview link automatically, show your client what it's going to look like, have them log in like I just did, say, wow, that's easy. I'd love to have my clients experience that, show them the data that you capture, and then upsell them on plans. Sell them email marketing, sell them Facebook ads, sell them a new website, sell them reputation marketing, sell them video marketing, whatever you can. And we're going to have upcoming training on that. Also like upsell packages that you can add on. But the key is I really want to focus on the first two steps of you going in there and selling, okay? Qualifying and selling. That also means you can also look at businesses right now. Those who are using Facebook, obviously, huge type of business to target, but also businesses that use WhatsApp. You're going to see that a lot more these days in North America. Those who are in South America or in Asia, you see this everywhere. Everyone is using WhatsApp. It's especially businesses right now to communicate with customers. So if you see a business that promotes, hey, hit us up on WhatsApp or whatever it is, make sure you call them right away and tell them, hey, we can get you more people on your broadcast list automatically. For those who missed last week, let me show you where to find all that inside the dashboard. So I'm going to open up, I'm going to log in over here. So here, I'm just going to create a new campaign on the left, on the campaign section. I'm going to go new campaign. And does somebody have a WhatsApp number they want me to test this with? Somebody want to type in their number in the chat, and I'll send them a message through here. I can also show you preview this on my phone like I did last week. I thought it was a better experience. All right, so I'm just going to get my phone up over here. And first, what I'm going to do is actually inside here, I'm going to create the campaign. So I'm going to set up a redirect. First, I'm going to create from. So here, let's think of a brand, random. Just looking around my. Anybody have a brand they want me to use? At the same time? Say Tony or Daniel. All right, taking some time to get that. So let's just use I don't think WhatsApp has that. We'll just use Facebook as Facebook just to show you over here. Then over here in the redirect, what we're going to do is enable this. We're going to have it happen manually. So we'll do it, let's say, on click. So I have time to show that to you. And then we're going to go WhatsApp. You can choose your country dropdown. And over here, I'm going to grab Tony's phone number. I'm actually going to just type this in. Okay, so what's happening here, just so you see the whole experience. And for those who are seeing this new or maybe missed last week, we also added the ability to edit the thank you page and do things a little bit differently here. So you can actually drop in whatever you want. If you want to drop in a coupon over here on this thank you page and have it stay here with the like box, and then a manual redirect, you could do that over here simply by doing that. I'm done over here. I'm going to click on save. And I hope I selected the right app over there. Though, just a reminder to everybody, if you're using a custom domain or custom URL, make sure that you always have your new app set. I didn't check that. I'm going to just double check that right now. So those, because we see a lot of people having this problem. Hey, I'm getting a Facebook error, and that's exactly it. Over here, I had a secure Wi-Fi login. I didn't even log in yet, but I already knew that you need to have the right link set up. Okay, so I believe this is the right one. We have a few apps floating around here, but we'll try this one. You always want to make sure that you keep track of the apps you create on Facebook and make sure they correspond properly with the domains that you're using, or that your actual portal domain, okay? So what's happening here with WhatsApp, I'm going to, let's say, connect with Facebook. Enjoy browsing. There we go. I have my picture. I have my Facebook like box, a manual redirect, which means it's going to stay on this page until I redirect. And I'll show you the experience on computer, and then I'll show it to you on my phone. So on my computer, it's going to open up the WhatsApp over here. Now, if I didn't have WhatsApp installed, it's going to say here, send the following number on WhatsApp, send. So I can actually do this through the WhatsApp app. So it actually will open up the WhatsApp app on my computer. That's something cool that they came out with. They have an app for right over here. You can use that for, you see the numbers all pre-populated, Wi-Fi guests. I see the number over here. And let me know if you get that. You can actually probably respond to that, which is very cool. And this is opening up on my actual WhatsApp on my computer. But now let's show you how to preview that also on your phone. So a cool way to do that is copy the link address for your preview. Okay, you can go into your messages and you can either email yourself the link, and we're soon going to be adding the ability to add a QR code there. So you can QR code yourself the link here as well. and off. Here, let me just show you what I'm doing here. So here, I'm just going to text this to myself. Okay, and then you're going to see, pull my phone up. There we go. So I just actually show you, Tony replied, but I'll show you how this looks like on my phone as well. So on my actual cell phone, if I accept, and then I wanted to, I'll actually show you connect with SMS even. I actually don't think I used the right preview here, perhaps. But I'll show you this anyways, because it's cool. Those who didn't ever see this before, you do that, boom, I get a message. I see the drop down is 405, type in 405, connect now. Enjoy browsing. Now, that wasn't the WhatsApp preview. The WhatsApp preview, I believe, was over here. Let me just go back to the page with a different campaign. So this is the campaign here. I'm going to just copy that. That was a demo of the actual SMS logins. Let me actually show you the demo of right over here. So this is the demo of the WhatsApp. So now I'm going to connect with Facebook, for example. So I previously logged in with this app. Would I like to continue? This is Facebook re-authenticating me. They're doing this thing now because of some of the recent stuff. So it's just a simple one-click connect and continue for me to re-authenticate. You'll see this right on my phone, mobile optimized. I have those links. As soon as I'm ready, I click on next. It's going to start the chat, boom, and bring me right in to my phone, right into WhatsApp. Got it. There we go. I'm going to click it again. So it's not supposed to have the plus there. If you go on mobile, like 99% of your people are going to do this on mobile. And I can say like, hey, Tony, give me a little wave. And this is the way to connect with your guests. If you want to get like hyper engaged with your custom audience and your clients, set this up for your clients, plug in the WhatsApp, and now they can literally chat with their customers that came to use Wi-Fi. Okay, that is really, really cool. Hope you guys use that because it really is as simple as putting in a phone number and you're done. Okay, there's that. There's also Square. So Square, a lot of people use Square for their POS systems. We have a whole how-to of how to integrate this, but this will essentially take all the guests that connect to your Wi-Fi network and add them to your Square CRM. So you can go in there in your Square CRM and see how much money people spent, like which guests and how frequently they come and how much they're spending with you via POS. That's a great POS integration. And you'd be surprised, a lot of businesses do use Square. Keep an eye out for this logo. Look for this little Square logo. You will see it in a lot of places. Walk into the business and let them know that you have a solution that integrates with their POS system and their Wi-Fi and helps generate emails and leads and ultimately helps them make more money by creating repeat customers and loyal customers. Okay, also do the same thing with TripAdvisor. If you see people with a TripAdvisor logo in their window, go there, chat with them. We have a great TripAdvisor Review Express integration, which instantly takes the guest information and sends it to TripAdvisor for them to later follow up with that guest for a request to review the location and leave a TripAdvisor review. Obviously, that does great things for SEO and placement on TripAdvisor and also brings some great exposure to the business in many ways. So you want to make sure you have these set up because they're huge selling points. And not to mention, you could charge money for every single one of these. While it takes you a couple seconds to set it up in the background, you can charge your clients an extra $100, $200, $300 a month just by adding this as an add-on to your baseline Wi-Fi cost. So once you see people with this in their windows and talking about this or maybe promoting it, call them. They're not going to call you. They likely don't know that you exist. You need to let them know. You need to make some noise. You need to go into their business, call them, email them, get creative, send them messages on Facebook Messenger, call up leave a voicemail after hours, for example, and follow up with that voicemail in the morning. There's lots of great strategies and tips. We have all of that available actually in our Wi-Fi sales mastermind, our mobile sales mastermind. I want to make sure that you guys also know where that is. So if you go to the members area and do a search for mastermind, you're going to see mobile sales mastermind. Over here, we have tons of video training about how to sell. Now we're going to reorder this. We're actually going to break these out into to better steps and
how to psychologically connect with your prospects using visual cues. Now, I'll be honest, guys, this course could easily be trained, taught in a CIA or FBI classroom. I've received these tips from a number of people. I'm a big poker player as well, for those of you who don't know me, but I played, in the World Series of Poker. I played a whole bunch of tournaments. I played in actually a televised event that was down in Australia as well. So
how to establish good rapport.
You also want to establish a good rapport. You want to really be friendly on the phone. Just be a nice, all-around nice person. Don't sound like a sales guy. Don't sound like you're there trying to sell them something they don't think they need. It really is all about how you ask for someone. And as I'll cover later in this seminar today, it's all about how and less what. It really is more about how you say things than what you're actually saying. So, for example, we'll use this, and if I say, hey, I'm calling to speak with Bob about an upcoming mobile marketing campaign for your company. Right there, without any contextual relevance, the person on the other call could potentially think that you already have spoken to Bob multiple times. This mobile marketing campaign has been discussed because it's for your company. It looks like that, maybe you are somebody important that Bob should really be speaking to right now. My tip here is really give the impression that you're simply returning the call. Don't call them as if it's your first call. Call them as if it's your 10th call. Pretend you've done this 100 times before.
All right, I have that video disabled now, so any questions I can get to while we're live? So I have questions about how do I find instructions for custom domains or anything like that. Anything you have questions for first, go up here. There's a button support. So let's say custom domain. There's the custom URL for the MyWiFi dashboard for the portal page. We'll do the dashboard first, for example. We have a full video of how to do this. We have step-by-step instructions, and it's pretty straightforward. Make sure you don't miss any steps. Make sure you go through each one of these specifically. It actually looks like a long description over here, but it actually just takes a few seconds if you know what you're doing. Likely the first time it might take you about 5 minutes. The second time it'll take you no more than 1 minute to do this. So make sure you go through these steps, and if you have any questions, we're right over here in support to help you. But I can't stress enough that make sure you do go through the articles and do a search in support first, because chances are you're going to find your answer there. And if it's not there, the second time you ask it, we will create an article for it. But I'm almost positive that almost many of the questions that are asked or wondered about, such as some of the ones I saw over here, questions about Zapier, things like that, are all available here. And just a quick shout out to the automation training folks. I was waiting for some of the automation upgrades to happen, such as the Twilio upgrade, the new variables for WhatsApp, new variables for Zapier to get ready. And I also want to wait until you guys all got your 10 devices shipped out to you. So I've been checking the tracking numbers. We are almost there. And I'm going to be recording a whole bunch of, actually, it's going to probably be one long video, which is going to be a crash course about how to run everything on the automation side, and how to integrate everything and do some fancy things. And then we'll also have the private group training and the mastermind follow-ups, where we'll go through everything step by step, and I'll answer your questions, and we'll do some formulas together live on a call. Yeah, we are planning as well a whole bunch of new tutorials and videos for MikroTik, for the different cloud controller setups. If you have anything specifically that you're looking for and we don't have it yet, just send a note to support. Look for this little bubble, send it to that team. We'll file it away and add it to our list. We are in the midst of creating a whole bunch of new training materials, and we will make sure that we do everything we can to get you the answers you need. All right, about last call for any questions. Right, last question about the TripAdvisor. Big tip on TripAdvisor, you can actually ask your clients to run their TripAdvisor accounts for them. So you can, there's an agency mode where you can act as the agency in TripAdvisor, go in there and manage it for them. Not only will can you charge them for it, but you can also enable Review Express. You can go through the steps that we have in support of adding that in. It takes about 1 to 2 business days for TripAdvisor to verify that with us. It's part of their process. Once verified, everything will happen in real time or on a delay if you want to set that up in the automation section. But highly recommend that you go ahead and do this because it can bring you a whole bunch of extra clients, and clients actually love this. It's one of the main reasons why they might do this, is to get more TripAdvisor reviews. They might not care about an email list. They might not care because it could be, let's say, tourists. We don't need their emails. They're probably not going to come back for 6 months. But wouldn't it be great if they left TripAdvisor reviews? Then when somebody goes to, what's the best place for dinner on the island, that's the only place to go because it has the most reviews. So that it's just a snowball effect. You can actually really blow up a business in a good way with that, and really start using that to drive some incremental marketing. So question about MobiPunch. Yeah, we do have a loyalty program. If those who are looking for loyalty and stuff like that, I'll show you over here. We do have a program called MobiPunch. It's mobipunch.com, mobipunch.com. And you can register for the webinar.
For those of you who maybe didn't see the entire presentation, but MobiPunch is all about loyalty. Okay, and if you sell your customer loyalty, you will get double the amount in return. I've seen this firsthand. If you can sell loyal customers to your clients, they will pay you because you now control the loyalty and the lifeblood of their business. So what is the most popular type of local loyalty program? The famous McDonald's uses it in the form of stickers in the Monopoly game. They even still use these little dinky stickers on top of the loyalty card to encourage you to come back and purchase.
Because I can't hear it because I have a mic plugged into my one port on the Mac. So I appreciate you guys telling me that right away. It's hard, if my voice is competing against my voice, it's too much. But over here you can see some of the pricing we have. We have some excellent deals and specials over here available here. So it is at month to month. Go to getmobipunch.com. If you're interested as well, you can just send a link to our support chat. And if you're interested in me doing a webinar on this, let me know. Just send a message to support and I'll look to get one of these organized, and I go through exactly how all of this works. For those who don't know how this works, maybe I'll use this quick opportunity to show you that. So on your phones, let me just go over here. You go to your wallet, right? So inside your wallet, you have your credit cards. Okay, you have all kinds of passes now. How many people, just to key on the chat, if you're using your passbook or your mobile wallet right now, either the wallet app on your iPhone or an Android wallet, type in yes right now if you are using a wallet, because I know that we did this last year with MobiPunch. We launched this about 18 months ago, and some people were using it. It was like we were kind of early adopters. There was a lot of people using it, but many people weren't. Now we have a lot of people using this, almost everybody. And what we do is create punch cards like this. So if you come in and you go to a sushi restaurant 10 times, you go 10 times, you get one free. You can also create static coupons on this. It doesn't have to be all about punches. You can create one-time coupons with this as well. A lot of you guys don't know that. You can also create stored value cards with this too. I might do a training that'll teach you how to do this and integrate this directly with Wi-Fi. So what happens is when somebody connects to your Wi-Fi, they're automatically added to the loyalty program. This sends them a pass that's installed inside their wallet that enables Bluetooth notifications, enables GPS notifications, and it's all about proximity. So this is a really cool solution to use because MobiPunch is not just for punch cards, it's also for any type of loyalty. So I'll show you how to use that. If you're interested, let me know. I can hook you up with a special deal on MobiPunch. All right, on that note, I want to thank everybody for joining us live. If you have any questions, please chat with our support desk. They can be found at wifisupportdesk.com or support.mywifi.io, or anytime inside the dashboard on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And I want to thank everybody again for joining us and working with us. And as obviously, as I say every week, we're dedicated to helping you grow your social Wi-Fi marketing businesses, but we can't do that unless you are out there selling, pushing it, and making money. So make sure that you're out there. If you need any help, that's what our support desk is for. Make sure you watch the videos, the tutorials. Our members area has tons of content that is vitally important for you to review. Make sure you review all of that. If you have any questions, we're here to help you. And I look forward to helping you guys and seeing you guys grow your businesses. If you want to leave a testimonial or leave any kind of kind notes to us and our team, please feel free, send us a message, send us a video. We're always happy to see it. And on that note, I'll be in the Facebook group. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. And we'll see you on the inside. Take care, everyone. Talk to you next week.